Hey collective, welcome to angel number 315. All right, we are live. We are in the chariots. It's a beautiful day outside. I believe we are expecting some rain today, but hey, listen, I don't know where you at. Could be different wherever you at. Just go with the flow. All right. So listen, you could actually be in the energy of releasing. You're like, okay, I need to do things over. I need to just go ahead and let go of everything, everybody, all the old energy, and welcome in some new energy. This is where we at. Whatever this situation is, it could be very played out because it's just the same thing over and over again that keeps getting perpetuated. Someone who keeps trying to look up information on you, they want to know where you at. They want to know who you're talking to. They want to know all these things. It's the same stuff. It's no growth in the situation. You sick and tired of it. It's just an obsessive person. Somebody who really don't know how to get past the things that they're used to doing. It's very dangerous, very toxic, right? And these types of people, they'll have you fooled and make you think that they're some sort of guru or master at what it is that they do. And really, they're just obsessive. Somebody that's obsessive. Somebody that spent a lot of time learning and educating themselves on how to be in control and power over somebody or something, how to manipulate, how to lie, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You've learned how to ignore this person. You're just sitting in this real unbothered energy. And I just love that for you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this person is, they could actually be having issues with their car, whether it's their actual car or it's their body, they temple, they chariot, right? They could possibly not be able to move from wherever they're at, whatever position they're in life. And that's for a reason. So whoever you are, you're sitting in this Queen of Swords energy right here. But listen, because this is a situation, this could be like a distorted Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine who's in this energy. And they're in their heads right now. Why? Because I guess they was looking for some sort of stability foundation, some sort of position in life, whether that's a relationship or whether that's has something to do with work. Somebody is in their head right now, though. And that's because they know that they were so focused on something that they couldn't see what was in front of them. They just couldn't see whoever you are. And so I was asking the ancestors, I'm like, well, what kind of energy is this, ancestors, right? And the ancestor said this is a Six of Cups, a situation where you could be going over things from the past, or maybe this person is tugging on your energy and thinking about you or trying to get you to think about them, things like that. So from the Love and Money deck, it says, I see how one of us held all the power, leaving the other feeling small and voiceless. We need to reset this imbalance, and this is exploitation. So this person definitely see where they fucked up at, right? But the question is, do you take responsibility? Do you take accountability for your actions? Or do you just continue to put the blame off on somebody else? Or what's the situation here? Because whoever you are, I feel like you gave this person more than enough chances, more than enough opportunities to get themselves right. But for some odd reason, this person feels like that you should still be going through it with them. And that's just not realistic, right? It says, I want to face this together. I want to hold your hand in the midst of chaos and calm you. I want to walk through the storm with you and never let go. I need to release my fears and fully support you. And this is an unexpected event or a breaking news, urgent news, right? Exit. So this could be a situation where that you were stuck in, or maybe you could, currently be stuck in this situation. It says trapped in a situation with no exit or escape. Experience is a perpetual return to the same situations. Trapped in an infinite loop with no escape. Engages in Sisyphean tasks that never end. I don't like that. Whatever them stairs are, look like they going down, look like they going up. You don't know where you going. You don't know where you coming. That's just too much. And then here we got money worship. Self-interest rules decisions and disregards fairness. This is somebody who was never fair to you. And that's exactly why you standing here with this motherfucking sword. You're not here to play. You're here for justice. You could be a Libra. You could have just air highly aspected in your chart, whatever the case may be, right? But it's just like, no. You could have that Queen of Cups kind of energy when you come off, right? But maybe you have a lot of air in your chart, and it's just a lot of shit that you just not, no. It's got to be fair. And I don't know if this is somebody who it wasn't equal give and take in the bedroom, or when it comes to financial, it just wasn't equal give and take. It was you giving and them taking in these situations. Values are for sale to the highest bidder. Money comes first and ethical concerns come second. So this person definitely didn't have any ethics, any morals, any values about themselves, even though they really liked you, just couldn't seem to put all the pieces together, right? And it's just taken this person a very, 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 very long time. However, I just don't feel like you should have to be punished to sit there and wait for somebody. I don't even feel like that's your kind of energy. I feel like you got the kind of energy where you're just like, well, if it don't work with you, then it's not meant to be. It's just gonna work with somebody else then, I guess, right? Let's get into it, all right? So maybe your ancestors wanted you to know something about that particular situation. Whoever you thought of when that came up, when I mentioned whoever that person is, that's exactly who it is. Because this person was definitely looking for some sort of stability or foundation, but they wasn't offering you any kind of emotions, nothing like that. So as far as this person showing up for you, it really couldn't have happened. It couldn't happen. It just wasn't going to happen. Because how can you show up as an emperor, but you're not showing up with your emotions here? You know what I'm saying? You definitely need your emotions in order to manifest anything. So you would have been picking up the slack, or you are picking up the slack, whatever the situation is for you. So listen, when we talking about someone embodying a blissful state, right? Because we got bliss here. This means you're just totally happy, right? I'm getting 10 of Cups. And we got the 10 of Cups out here. It is paired here with the King of Wands that's in the reverse. Remind you, the King of Cups came out. It came out in the reverse. And it's here with this King of Pentacles. So this person is saying, no, I'm not happy unless I get some money. I'm not. Basically, I don't have nothing for you unless it's about the money. Whatever kind of money that may be. King of Wands is in the reverse. That could be somebody who is very promiscuous. Then we got the 10 of Cups that's in the reverse. So this person is not happy with whatever situation they got going on. Or that's the way this person's energy come off. Because to me, it's like, well, if you're not happy with something, then wouldn't you change it? So this person could be experiencing no success in whatever kind of endeavors they go about. Whether these are choices, options, pretty much women or men. They're not happy with these options. Not at all. But my thing is, why are you settling for less? I guess people don't really associate the sexual energy with wish fulfillment, with cup energy, emotions. The 10 of Cups is in the reverse, and so is the King of Cups. All right, so it's just like, well, what are you going to do to change that? Because it's almost as if you're doing the same thing and expecting different results. And it's played out. It's played out. So the only thing I could imagine somebody doing in this situation, if they are digging dirt on you, wouldn't they want to see how you're maneuvering, how you're operating with other people, how you get things done? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Not with, oh, well, I need to see what you're doing because I'm stalking, harassing you because I want you back. Trying to sabotage your situations that you got going on. Meanwhile, they're not doing any work in the background. What is that? So I guess this person is fighting for what they believe in, whatever that may be, because I see the King of Swords out here too. So maybe this person, you put your sword up, they putting their sword up. They're like, I don't know, they trying to be in your energy, resonating with your energy. And I don't know. This is weird energy to me. It just really don't even make no sense at all. And that in itself is probably why I just feel in your energy is like, you kind of turned off. You very much so turned off. It ain't even no kind of to it, honestly. We got Ice Queen here. Ice, all right? That's not flowing. That's not splash, waterfall type shit. It's not that. This is ice. So either you in the swords energy, which we seen the Queen of Swords, or you Queen of Cups in the reverse. And we already seen the King of Cups in the reverse and the King of Swords. So, hey, listen. I don't know what this person call themselves doing, if they observing your energy, trying to match your energy. It's kind of given, as long as they stay in the same energy that you in, then they be safe. And that's just totally not true. So, all right, let's get this Ice Queen energy here. The Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse here. I could talk about oversharing. Maybe you overgave to this person. You gave more than what you should have to this person. This person probably didn't even deserve any of the shit that you gave them, honestly. Hermit is in the reverse. Princess of Wands is in the reverse. The Six of Swords is in the reverse. And we have the Five of Cups. So what I see is that when your money started to get fucked with, you was like, I'm out. This person wasn't showing up, because I do see the Emperor that's in the reverse here. All right. But they still had hope for the situation. Who is this person? Because is this somebody who's comfortable with being broke? Is this a brokey? Is this a scrub? This is somebody who, it's not even all about the money all the time, but come on, let's be real. We adults, right? You definitely need money to survive and thrive out here. If you're the King of Pentacles, don't you get money some type of way? So only thing I can think of is that this person gets money through other sources, like people, women, maybe parents, kids, something like that. I'm also seeing that there was a judgment, and the judgment was in this situation for you to hold back from this person, or hold back from having a relationship, or hold back from being in some sort of group or something like that. This was to resolve whatever conflict was presented to you or other person or the situation. Just take the energy as it resonates, right? And that's justice in a situation, in order to have some sort of new beginning. Right now, this person is in regret because of the turmoil, all the troubled waters. It's just a lot going on in the situation. Like this is definitely somebody going up against. And for this King of Cups to be in the reverse and to be in this regretful lost stage, right? I'm just really feeling like the energy of, and this came out in the message that I put out yesterday as well, somebody missing you. I'm feeling like somebody definitely is experiencing the loss. So maybe this person is getting more in tune with their heart chakra, right? But the problem is that the energy you put out, that's the energy you get back. If you don't find fault, meaning if you don't take accountability or responsibility of what part you played in the situation, or even have the knowledge and the wisdom to even understand where you went wrong at, a lot of times you're not going to be able to attract what it is that you want. It's because of that heart chakra that's closed off. It's an issue that somebody hasn't dealt with, something that needs to be healed within the heart chakra. And I really don't even believe that this issue began with you, collective. I feel like this is an issue that stemmed long ago. This person probably has a track record of having this same kind of energy even with other people. That's why we saw that card that says it's just like repetitive, right? That no exit. It's kind of like that movie Get Out, right? How they were trying to get out of the situation that they were in, and it just seemed like stuff just kept happening. They start noticing more and more weird shit. Trapped in a situation with no exit or escape. A perpetual return to the same situations. So that's why this person keeps experiencing these situations. The Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse here because this person experiences a loss of abundance. This is like somebody almost being at the Ten of Pentacles, but not being at the Ten of Pentacles because somebody was trying to force it or wanting it so bad. Meanwhile, the other areas of life were in balance. The heart, right? The King of Wands, the King of Cups, that's the heart. And that's basically your passion, your fire, your sacral energy. Giving that away to any and everybody, or just going along with the program of whoever. Let me tell you something. First of all, less than time, 101. Let's say you're the type of person who you're celibate, You ain't dipping around with nobody. You can mess with one person, but you never know who that one person messing with. It could be a whole slew of people. By you messing with that one person, that's equivalent to messing with everybody. Now you got a bunch of soul ties. You understand? And it's harder to get out of these situations when you have all of these soul ties. So yes, there was some isolation in the situation, right? No, you didn't take action, and no, you did not continue to seek this person out as a prospect, as a, what is that term that people use? I can't even think of it right now. But anywho, whatever the situation is, this caused a lot of turbulence in the situation because you decided to move like that. But instead of this person getting in contact with their heart, saying, heart, what's going on in this situation? This person did not take accountability for the King of Cups being in the reverse. This person decides that, oh, well, I'm experiencing this heartbreak. It's gotta be your fault. It's your problem. And you over there like, not my problem. That's just, all right, type shit. And this is justice, right? The universe is saying that's justice. But this person don't agree with that. So it's like a conflict you tried to resolve, but it's just not resolving. So in the background, this person is constantly tugging on your energy, constantly pulling, doing the same shit over and over again because they think it's cute. They think, well, I've been doing this for this long and I've been getting away with it for this long, and it just turned into some other shit. It's not even normal no more. I just feel this person's energy. It's a person who just has sex and they abuse it. It's kind of giving prostitution almost. And you know, with prostitution, well, I don't know if y'all know, but I've never been in a situation, but I'm pretty sure those people have to cut certain aspects of their emotions off when they're dealing with random people. And that's what this is giving to me. So this person is transmuting their energy or projecting their energy onto you and making it seem like you're this ice queen because you're standing up and defending and protecting yourself. But this person is looking at it like you feel like you better than them, or you're not submitting to them, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. Especially in this situation where a motherfucker is not even comfortable with the idea of taking responsibility, accountability, leadership, all of those qualities like that, which represents the emperor. The emperor was in reverse. And then coming at you with this King of Swords. No, that's not how empresses roll out here. It's not gonna fly with an empress. So we got flying monkeys here. So we about to see what flying monkeys is talking about. We got the sun out here in reverse. We also have the 9 of Cups that's in reverse as well. The 6 of Pentacles in the upright. Devil energy. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. What I'm getting is that whoever this person is, the sun is in the reverse. So automatically, I'm just feeling the energy of a negative situation. So instead of this person doing the inner work and readjusting their attitude and their character and their morals and their values, right? Because these are things that you can change. This person decides that they're not happy with the situation instead of saying, I'm not happy with myself. Meanwhile, you look at the situation, I'm not happy with this situation because I am giving to this person, 6 of Pentacles. I am giving to this person, but now I'm in devil energy because this person is in devil energy. So it's coming across as if they're addicted to you because you keep giving to them. All right. Meanwhile, you're ignoring your angels, your ancestors, and they want you to be in that energy of ignoring your angels and ancestors because all they can think about is themselves. Not only are you ignoring the angels and ancestors, but they are ignoring the angels and ancestors as well. And that's because, and we can say God, you're ignoring God, right? God uses other people in different forms and things like that to basically communicate with us, through us, and all the things like that. So your money could have been fucked up. You could have been forced to sit the fuck down, go to timeout, things like that. And it was all because this 3 of Swords right here, you started suffering. You started having some pain and suffering in situations, and you probably lost a few things, lost friends behind the situation. And not only that, you didn't even date this person properly. You wasn't in a relationship with this person. It was just like, a situation, but yet and still this person wanted to have you in some sort of bound trap situation where they would come off as some sort of spiritual spouse or something like that. What is we even doing here? You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Who the fuck is gonna sit up and just allow you to just abuse them like that, spiritually, physically, or any of the things, right? This is somebody who is mad at you because you won't allow them to mentally destroy you, continue to take shit from you, and mix up the signals and everything else, and they ignoring you, not even paying attention to the words that's coming out your mouth, what you say, the wisdom that you have, the light that you bring into this person's life in order to change their life. They don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? So whoever you are, I really feel deeply, on a deep level, man, so deep. And it come across as, I guess, Page of Cups. You wear your heart on your sleeve. It could come across as naive. People will look at you like you stupid. What the fuck is going on with her or him? But everybody has to go through it. Everybody has to learn on their own time, their own experiences. You can't just go based off somebody else's experience on love. It's kind of equivalent to watching reality TV. It gives you the feeling, the sensation, but what do? You sit back and you talk about all the things you wouldn't do in situations, knowing damn well you would. And most of y'all, this is the courage and the bravery that those people have to take the steps and the leaps and bounds that they be taking on them shows. Y'all wouldn't even have the courage to do it. People be sitting up here talking about, oh, they sacrificing themselves for da-da-da-da-da, but y'all be sacrificing y'all souls for less. And this is why God is calling y'all flying monkeys right now. Take the energy as it resonates now. All right. But God said, no, I'm not granting any relationship out of this whole situation. This is not what I intended, how I intended for the world to turn out. There's no putting the word out there, putting good energy out there, making sure y'all loving on each other and just teaching each other. It's none of that. So when God sees his chosen ones down here and in pain because we coming across as naive, gullible, wearing your heart on your sleeve, dumb, stupid, slow in the department of the heart, right? It's just like, man, y'all really don't get it out here, do you? Really have an actual person that genuinely cares about you, and all you are doing or thinking is how stupid this person is or could be? That is the wackest shit ever. God is really sitting there disappointed. Man, I had to go through this with Jesus. They really stoned that man, and they put a throne on his head. They nailed him to the cross and all that. And then they wear the cross around their neck. And then they go to church and claim to be gang. I'm confused. God is confused. Listen, I don't know what y'all plan on doing. All right, let me help y'all decide what y'all gonna do. Get in contact with y'all ancestors for y'all. We got the Ancestor deck out here, or the Relative Tarot deck. All right, so let's see what the ancestors or your relatives gotta say. Only high vibrational angels, ancestors of the highest white light. What advice do you have for the collective here? All right, y'all. So we got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Let me show y'all what that ancestor looking like. I don't know. It looked like he trying to act like he doing something else or carrying something, but the way his legs is positioned and the look on his face, his body posture is giving something else. Then we got Seven of Pentacles. Now, it look like this person is trying to bury something. Tell me it don't look like that. Then we got King of Swords here. And then next we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So right off the bat, Seven of Swords in reverse, that's definitely giving self-sabotaging or self-deceptive. It's somebody here in the collective who is definitely deceiving themselves or telling themselves something and knowing that that's not reality. It's not logical. It don't make sense, right? So there's no possible way, whatever this is that you're trying to accomplish with this goal, maybe you feel like you have a clear, logical way of getting something done, but there's no logic in it. It's not possible to even carry it out. The Seven of Pentacles is here, and that's like planting seeds, not seeing the fruits of your labor come into fruition. And that's simply because this Queen of Wands that's in reverse, either there's a Queen of Wands that's not capable of taking any action. This person is distorted, meaning they don't have the power to make anything happen. This is not somebody who manifests. Or this could be somebody else who you're trying to get in alignment with, and this person, they're not moving because it's not meant for you to go in that direction with that person. Let's get even more clarity on the situation, ancestors. I thought this book was going to have more information in it. Maybe not. All right, let's see. So what I'm getting is that whoever this person is, there's somebody who are really goal-oriented, a hustler, take action. They actually get stuff done, and this person is not trying to lose focus. So they might actually be in this energy of ignoring whoever you are, and it might come across as deceptive or something like that with this Seven of Swords here. That's coming back out. It might come across as deceptive, but this person is not being deceptive with you. They're just simply being honest with themselves and honoring their ancestors and God. So that's what I'm getting in this situation. Queen of Wands came out in the upright, what I'm telling you. So what else do our collective need to know about Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands is definitely seeing things clearly, coming out of a headspace where maybe this person was going through something at the time. Maybe this person was concerned or worried under a lot of stress and things like that, and just happened to attract you in that kind of way because of situations and circumstances like that. Like I said before, the energy that you put out, that's the energy you receive. So if this person was going through a lot, let's say a relative passed away or was very sick, that automatically puts that person in a lower vibration because the energy of sickness, dis-ease, and let's be real, even death is a very low vibration. So I believe God uses people in those situations during that specific time for a season, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that's your person, that you're always going to be in alignment with that person. It doesn't mean that you're going to grow with that person, because y'all may grow apart. And it seems like with this energy going on, it seems like that's exactly what happened. What else? So somebody not happy with the situation. That's fine. You can be not happy in the situation. So you have to make a decision. You're not happy, change. You're not happy, leave. You're not happy, don't stay. If a person is not showing up in the type of manner or fashion that you want them to, you don't force nobody. That's what we're not doing. You don't force nobody. You shouldn't have to force people to love you. And if a person is not loving you how you want to be loved, maybe they don't have the capability to do that. Honestly, if the King of Cups is showing up in the reverse, the King of Wands is showing up in the reverse, this person is resonating in the energy of money over hoes. That's definitely not your energy unless you want to be on that type of time too. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking to a feminine energy, but if I'm talking to a masculine energy, which is weird to me because it's like if you get hoes and if you all worried about money, then you should not be worried about this person, this Queen of Wands, right? I don't know what the issue is. Is the issue you just want to use this person's energy because they feel good and you really want to keep what you got going on? Or is this the energy of you really don't even want who you got? You want this other person, but you still fucking with that person? I don't really know. This is weird. This is what you have to make clear to the universe. And you have to make these things clear by putting in work. That means being intentional, showing exactly what you mean by your actions. So if you don't want that bitch, and if you want that bitch, then stop fucking with that bitch. That's exactly what this is. It's not that hard. It might be hard to you because you got so many soul ties, so many bodies. You need to get that up out your system. All right. Anyways, and this is the reason why whoever I'm talking about, this is why somebody is unhappy in a situation. And I don't know if that's collective here, but I feel like maybe if it's not you, then it's definitely somebody in your energy. What's this Nine of Cups in reverse? So Queen of Cups. And I think people put way too much emphasis on tarot and readers and what tarot readers do and how they get the accolades they get, what kind of magic they do. Listen, the best thing to do is focus on yourself. And that's just as real as it gets. Ain't nobody gonna sit up here and just be lying to you, telling you some shit just because it sound cool. What? As much as y'all be in the collective energy on this bullshit, you think we really coming here to lie just to gatekeep? Is that what y'all think? Yeah, baby, it's never been that serious. I'm the type of person that you want to know exactly where I bought some shit from, I'm gonna tell you. Period. It's not that serious. It's really not. Because I know it's in me, it ain't on me. You walk with a certain confidence and you have a certain flavor about yourself that cannot be duplicated. You're not worried about what a next bitch thinking. Because your energetic signature, that's yours to keep. Can't nobody else duplicate that. And that's what that really be. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but maybe it's somebody out here trying to get some information. All right. Maybe I was supposed to say that nicer, Queen of Cups. I don't know. Princess Swords. I don't know why this shit coming out. But you definitely just have to be in the energy of getting in on this karmic wheel in the upright. Because in secret, you might be thinking that somebody is really out here just cutting a rug, getting it in, like, you know, just out here just throwing that thing around. But really in secret, a motherfucker is really just turning down offers, not fucking with nobody, because we ain't got that much energy. Erykah Badu said it best. She said, I know I'm a lot of woman, but not enough to divide the pie. And quite honestly, I'm feeling like a lot of people here going through a lot financially, just trying to get back on your feet. Listen, priorities is everything. Who want to be broke and worried about going on a date with somebody? Who want to be broke, or who want to be out here trying to figure out how you gonna shower on a day-to-day? How you gonna eat? Having to go to work all the time, just basically in survival mode. Who wants to do that? Because I know that's a lot of y'all's testimonies out here. Y'all done been through it to the point where you actually literally on the street for real. And this is real talk. So those were the messages. All right, make sure you always listen to God and do what God told you to do. All right, don't listen to nobody else. All right. If you feel like these messages resonated with you, if you feel like that connection with God and maybe God worked through me to give you these messages, make sure you go ahead and tap the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Show your girl some love. And then I'm going to continue to do what God told me to do. All right. So until next time, peace.